On the question, is the American dream at the expense of the American Negro? If the American pretensions were based on a more honest assessment of life and of themselves, it would not mean for Negroes, when someone says urban renewal, that Negroes are simply going to be thrown out into the streets, which is what it does mean now. It's not an act of God. We're dealing with a society made and ruled by men. If the American Negro had not been present in America, I am convinced that the history of the American labor movement would be much more edifying than it is. It is a terrible thing for an entire people who surrendered to the notion that a ninth of his population is beneath him. And until that moment comes when the Americans, we, the American people, are able to accept the fact that I have to accept, for example, that my ancestors are both white and black, that on that continent we are trying to forge a new identity for which we need each other, and that I am not a ward of America. I'm not an object of missionary charity. I'm one of the people who built the country. Until this moment, there is scarcely any hope for the American dream, because the people who are denied participation in it by their very presence will wreck it. And if that happens, it's a very grave moment for the West.